Good morning. Well, a positive day is on the cards for this Wednesday hump day, as the futures were earlier suggesting a 0.5% lift at the open after US equities throttled ahead overnight on COVID-19 vaccine hopes. We saw the S&P 500 lift 1.3%, but the Dow Jones was up the most, 2.1%. And the Nasdaq followed 0.9% higher. Then, after the market closed, massive news. Biotech giant Moderna announced its potential COVID-19 vaccine produced a strong immune response, neutralizing antibodies in all of the 45 patients in its early stage COVID-19 human trial. Now, that sent Moderna shares up 12% after hours. Following Moderna was economic recovery stocks like American Airlines, United Airlines, Royal Caribbean, all up about 4% each. So that means the US futures are now suggesting a lift of 1% when trade resumes this evening. Now, this is red hot news, I guess, for some Aussie investors who closely follow what US futures do as a gauge for our sentiment. So you could expect Aussie economic recovery stocks to follow Wall Street's lead. Elsewhere on the commodity front, things were positive there as well. The oil price lifted 1.2% to $40.76 a barrel ahead of OPEC's oil meeting, and gold trades steady at $1,811 US an ounce, and the iron ore price popped to a new 11-month high, putting on 1.3% to $106.93 US, and that sent BHP in New York about 3% higher. Now, what else to watch today? Well, following the better than expected business confidence numbers that we saw yesterday, today it's consumer confidence's turn for their data to be released. So will confidence return to positivity and rise more than expected given the government's cash handouts and superannuation withdrawals? Now to three trading ideas. Well, firstly, Whitehaven Coal WHC has been the talk of the town. Three brokers upgraded the stock overnight, starting with Bell Potter. They upgraded Whitehaven Coal's price target to $2.30, implying 51% growth after Whitehaven Coal delivered stronger than expected quarterly results and said it'll meet its production and sales guidance for this year. UBS also reiterated Whitehaven Coal as a buy and increased its price target for Whitehaven Coal to $2.70. And thirdly, Citi liked what it read about Whitehaven Coal, increasing its earnings expectations for the year by 16%. Now, secondly, according to Trading Central's charts, AMA Group is on a bullish uptrend, and that's also supported by fundamental research. Bell Potter backs the vehicle repair and accessory business AMA as a buy, recently increasing its price target to 85 cents for AMA after the company successfully renegotiated service agreements with IAG and Suncorp Insurance. Now, AMA has continued to generate cash, beating expectations. That's also what the market is liking of late. Yesterday, AMA shares did close 0.9% lower, though, to 54 cents. And lastly, looking at Trading Central's charts again, Michael Hill MHJ shares are suggested to be on a bullish trend too. MHJ is also supported by fundamental research by Citi, which backs the jewellery company as a buy with a 45-cent target. Now, Citi suggests Michael Hill will benefit from the rise in saving rates from 4% in December to about 15% now, while on the other side, consumer discretionary spending was up 0.5% in March, and that's likely to continue to rise into the June quarter and September as well. Michael Hill trades at a 12 times forward earnings ratio. Yesterday, Michael Hill rose 1.6% to 32 cents. I'm Jessica Amir with Bell Direct. Happy trading and stay safe.